I've got Khaled in Dubai. I've been at my employer for 12 months. How do I ask for a pay rise? Okay, so this is a very good question. What I would say is that timing, number one, timing. You've got to time it right, okay? You don't go to your boss and ask for a pay rise when it's been a difficult day, or you haven't, you perhaps haven't done something that you should have done, okay? So pick the right time, perhaps when you've done a major deal and the boss is happy with you. So pick the right time. 2, do your research, okay? Do your research. So look at the market salaries, the salary surveys out there. Make it pretty, speak to people, be pretty clear about what you think someone of your level of experience should be getting. Okay. And if you need to speak to a recruiter about that, then do so. Someone that you trust, to get an idea of what the market rate is. Thirdly, you build your case. When you go to your employer, you say, look, I've had a great year. I've done X, Y, and Z. I've built this amount of money. I brought in this client and that client, and I've done all these projects. Okay. So therefore I think, and therefore I'm asking for an increase in salary. You should have a figure that you're going to tell them as well. So be like strong, say, I'm looking for this. Okay. See what they say. And then you'll start discussions with them. Okay. The fifth thing to do is if you don't get what you want, you just move on. Simple as that. You find other options. Okay. So give them a chance, see what they come up with, understand your market worth, build your case, know what you're talking about, get them at the right time. And that's when you ask for a salary rise. Don't be scared. Okay. Don't be scared to ask for a salary rise. You're only asking for what your market worth is. So don't be worried about that or feel uncomfortable. And as I'd say in some of my sports business podcasts, okay, you've got to have difficult conversations. That's what it's all about in business and as a leader. So Khaled, good luck with that. I hope it's helped. And then I've got Lee in Oman. When is it appropriate to discuss compensation with a potential employer? Should this be raised at initial interview or handled later at offer stage? Very good question. Okay. So should it be raised in the initial interview? No. Okay. So when should it be raised? It actually should be raised before the interview to find out what the market, to find out what the employer is willing to pay. Now, they'll probably come back and they'll say, market rate, or they'll say, what is the candidate looking for? Okay. So, what I would advise on that is ask your recruiter to see if they can find out. And the answer probably will be 9 times out of 10 for the client is that they'll pay the market rate according to experience, and they'll assess that at the interview. What you do is you then you do your own research and work out what the market rate for someone of your level of experience, and discuss that with your recruiter, or have that in mind when you go in for an interview.